Hello! Today we're going to look at how to build our very first React application. Throughout these videos I'm going to make some assumptions that you have some basic tools for this job. I will assume that you're familiar with the terminal and you have a node environment set up, and we will be using Visual Studio Code throughout this class. So just make sure you stick to this, and we'll talk about anything else that pops up along the way. If you have never built a React JavaScript application before, the good news is they have made it extremely easy for us to get started. If you Google for React, you'll probably end up on the React homepage. And let's go ahead and try and find some instructions here that'll allow us to get started. Haha, there it is, get started. Over here, there's actually a lot of different ways to start building React apps. We're going to go to this section to create a new React app and scroll down a little bit to where it recommends using this tool called Create React App. So this is the one we're going to start with today. It's just going to allow us to get our wheels on the road and get a little bit of traction and momentum. And what it is the Create React App is actually a command we can run in our terminal, and it will create all of the infrastructure for us to build a basic React application. So let's actually follow their instructions here and type this into our terminal. Notice that here in my terminal, I've actually created a code directory inside my user account. So here, I just ran pwd to print my working directory that shows me what folder I'm currently in. And I am in my home folder, and I've created a code directory, and that's where I like to keep projects. What this command tells us to do is run npx create react app and give it the name, give our application a name. So I'm going to run npx create react app, and I'm going to call this one 01-01-my first React app. And what's going to happen is it's going to grab all this code and install all the dependencies, and it's going to set up the general project infrastructure for us. There we go, it's complete, and it gives us some commands to actually start running. So we can actually use the yarn tool to start our development server. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and run yarn start, but first let's clear our screen. Let's ls to see what's here. So a directory was created, and let's go ahead and cd into 0101 my first React app. If we look around here, we'll see that they have created files and folders for us, and I believe it said that we can run yarn start. And when we run this, the browser automatically opens up to localhost 3000. And here is our first React project. So it actually is giving us instructions here that we can edit the file at source/app.js, and we should be able to make some changes to this website. So let's go over here, and I'm going to open a new tab and make sure I'm still in the first application. So I'm in the same directory. I'm going to run code with a dot to open the current directory. And let's have that open up over here. I'm just arranging my windows now so they're both on the same side. Looks like Visual Studio Code is taking a while to boot up here. I'm going to try and run this again. There we go. So let's see. It told us here to edit source/app.js. So I see some folders. I see node modules. We never want to touch anything in there. I see public, and I see source. So if we go to source app.js, this is actually our application. So we can see the logo, it's the React logo, and that correlates to line 10. So on line 10 we say we have an image, and there's a logo, there's a class name, and below that we can see this paragraph that gave us the instructions that we followed to get here. So I'm actually going to try and edit this file. I'm going to add a new paragraph, and I'm going to save the file. Now we'll notice that the way that this environment is set up is it detects changes as soon as we say and actually loads the application over here. So it's actually pretty fantastic. I'm going to add another paragraph here, or maybe I'm going to add an H1 up here. My first React app. And as soon as I save it, I don't even have to do anything else. The page just renders over here. So React actually, so far, although we haven't really seen any special. In the next video, we're going to talk about what React actually is. But all that we're seeing here is that we have an easy way to start up a new project and one file that we can edit. And as soon as we edit that file, we see some live changes in the browser. So that is the simplest way to create a React application. And go ahead and take some time to make sure you can do that on your own computer. And we'll see you in the next video where we start to describe a little bit about what React offers us beyond just this tool.